Before we get into the video, I appreciate if you guys drop a like, comment, and subscribe. Let's get right into it. So the Edmonton Oilers have made this a series. 5-3 win against the Florida Panthers, forcing this to Game 6. They're going to go back home, and you know their fans are going to be pumped. I could talk about Connor McDavid's brilliance, which I'm going to. 2 goals, 2 assists for 4 points. Bouchard has 3 apples on the night. But the guy who set the tone, he's had a very, very good postseason. Connor Brown. He looked like a bona fide goal scorer with this finish on Bobrovsky on a breakaway. He has been so good for them and has filled a need. But I have to say, standout would have to be McDavid. Bouchard gets an honorable mention. I mean, at first I thought he ripped it from the point straight in, but his shot would go off Hyman and in, gets him up to nothing. And then Connor McDavid, his first goal on the night, kind of showed that Bob looks a bit shaken. He doesn't look like the brick wall he was earlier in this series. This goal should not go in, but this was a very smart play by McDavid, realizing that Bob was not expecting a shot. But the best play, in my opinion, on the game had to be the 4th goal for the Oilers. I mean, McDavid just going through the Florida Panthers defense like they're pylons, throwing it over to Corey Perry, who gets his first of the postseason. I don't know how many different adjectives you can use to describe how great McDavid is. He has been the best player in this series, and he's having a historic postseason. It's plays like this that show just how brilliant of a player he is. Now, just before that, Panthers would get on the board. Rodrigues with some good board play, throws it over to Tkachuk, he snipes it glove side. But then 14 seconds later, after that Perry goal, Evan Rodrigues gets on the board. He hits it with a stick, eventually goes off Nurse's glove and in. It's 4-2. And from this point in the game, the Florida Panthers did carry the play for the most part. Going into the 3rd period, Tkachuk with very good play down below the goal line, throws it up to OEL, he rifles it home, and it's a 4-3 game. And the Panthers would get some great chances, but unfortunately were not able to convert on any of them. Connor McDavid would get an empty net goal after a terrific effort by Tkachuk to keep it out, but unfortunately for him, McDavid was right there. And I also have to mention Skinner. He made a terrific save early in the game, and while Skinner's statistics are never going to pop off the page, he made some good timely stops, and that's what you need from your goaltender, just to make the saves when you need him to make them. This series has completely shifted. If you're a fan of the Oilers, you're excited to see them come to life and play the hockey you've seen them play earlier in this playoff run. And as for Florida Panther fans, while you do feel a bit nervous, you can take some solace in the fact that second half of the game, the Panthers really got back into their style of hockey, and they played pretty well. Personally, I love this. This is some great playoff hockey to watch. I'm glad it didn't end in a sweep. I'm hoping maybe we can see 7, but I'd like to know your thoughts down below in the comment section. Who impressed you the most in this game? Oiler fans, are you feeling confident you can bring it to 7? Panther fans, is your confidence shaken, or do you believe they'll be able to close it out? I'm Captain Paul. I'll see you in the next one.